All right, so one big thing that's changing out there because of the pandemic is testing. The State Board of Education has decided standardized tests will account for less than 1% of public high school students' overall grades. Now, students, normally they account for with those standardized tests 20% of the final grade. So that's huge. And Cheryl, the state superintendent, says this is only fair because so much about school has just been so different this year. And he doesn't want students' grades to fall because of that.
People who were against this idea say that there is no incentive to try if this is the case. And if there is no incentive, then kids won't work hard. It might bring down standardized testing scores. We asked viewers about this all on the 11 Live Facebook page. Chris says, let's stop worrying about things like tests. He says everything has been difficult and we need to focus on keeping students engaged because times are far from normal. Stephen is against the idea. He thinks it absolves students from doing real work, and he compared it to getting a participation trophy.
I just think that's completely unfair for people to think that these students should be able to, function at that high level with standardized tests. During a regular school year, that is something that brings on a lot of anxiety. These students have struggled to make that transition to virtual. A lot of them don't have the materials necessary to be successful at virtual. We know there's still a lot of, deficiencies in that area across the country, and especially here in Metro Atlanta. So to put that added burden on, I think it would be a lot. So I'm all for this decision. It's been a lot on teachers and the families. So I'm all for a little breather, Cheryl.
There really are two sides of that. On a year with the best circumstances, it's still an incredible amount of pressure for teachers and for students. And this year, it's just about keeping the kids interested, engaged, the teachers getting through it together, and then really thinking about how, once we get things back to normal, do we all move forward together? I think it's just like, get through this and then let's see what happens next. It'll be interesting to follow.